Hi guys, it's me. It's been a long time, I know. So I got some updates for you guys. So I was able to be picked up by an agency. So I have an agent now. I'm going to be possibly be getting on hopefully some TV shows, movies, seeing some future stuff happening where YouTube will kind of fall to the wayside. But I wanted to let you guys know, like, hey, I got picked up by, an agency, I got jobs, so I'm working like Thursday through Monday, like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So like I don't have time to much post anymore. I'm doing classes, so I'm taking, school, and then after school, I have my Dungeon Dragons, which is 6 to 9 p.m. EST, or yeah, 6 to 9 p.m. EST. So, and then my classes are Tuesday and Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So I have had a full schedule for the past couple months now, since like November. But I wanted to get up on here and be like, I know people like look down on AI. I get it. I'm believe me, I get it more than anyone. Like, you want to get out on your own terms, on your own like credit. You don't want to like have some sort of computer thing um do your stuff for you normally. But keep in mind, I am by myself. I don't know anybody who can do all sorts of music. I don't have anybody to really bounce ideas off of. I don't really have anybody to really help me in terms of like trying to figure out my ideas and put it um into reality. Like, this is all me. This is all me all by myself. I don't have like any like friends that play instruments, or people with like random studios that I can go and record music to. I don't have like, I don't have time. I don't have time anymore to like be like hoping and praying that I will find the magical peoples that is gonna like be behind me. So yes, I have been using AI. I have been using AI video to kind of like make me look kind of cooler. A lot of stuff is me kissing Loki or Lucifer or Crowley or dancing with Lucifer, Crowley, or Loki. Just because of the fact that my fantasies kind of like got, you don't need to hear about that, but basically, it's more of like a fun thing for me. But when I first tried AI for my first song, on one of the songs I wrote, I did not hear an AI generated song. I did not hear a computer. I heard my song. I heard my song. Like the song that I figured, oh my god, this is amazing. I love it. Blah, blah, blah. I fell in love with AI. I fell in love with like using it as the tool that it is like helping me put my words into music. And if I don't like that, I can do a different time. Like explain like what I want. So like I didn't use Suno before. I used Soniva. So what it was is like I would put my lyrics down. I would pick like a genre that I wanted, and then I would pick out if I wanted cinematic or poppy or you know fun, happy, motivated, sad. All these different emotions you wanted to express. And so that's what really helped kind of build that up. And so as I was trying to figure out, okay, well, I want to somehow turn my Dungeons and Dragons campaign into an album. How do I do that? I don't have anybody who can be with me. I don't have anybody with me that can, help me figure out how to put this down on paper. I have the scripts already written. I have the scripts for my Dungeons and Dragons already written, already done. But I wanted to kind of transform that into an actual songs. So it's like, okay, cool. Let me see what kind of AI I can do to like get that. So I went to G.ai, and I went it all like on I think it was creative writing that I talked to. I was like, here's what I want to do. can we build on this? So should we give me like different, it would give me different, like, as I went throughout the world or talked about my imaginary characters or my imaginary visions or stuff like that, like it would turn that into song. And so I was able to like somehow put the stuff that's up here kind of on paper so that I have it. And so that helped me. And then as I was, doing more AI stuff, I'm relying a little bit more on AI because again, I'm by myself. I don't have anybody around me to like, I don't have enough money to be spending on people that can like, edit my stuff. I don't have enough money to like be spending on people to like, bounce ideas off of or spend time with me because I just, I'm still starting out and I'm still like, I'm doing my money for other things. So my agency, my manager, yeah, my I'm doing a showcase this coming July for launch, which I'm paying for. So like, I've got all these expenses and like all these bills that are coming up and I have to pay for my college and blah 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 blah. So like, I don't have a lot of money to like be like, people are wanting $100 to $200 to $400 on this kind of stuff. I just don't have it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take one of your musics and make it into it. And make it into a song myself. Fine. I literally was like, here, just take the freaking lyrics. Take them. And then they get upset like I haven't paid them. I was like, yeah, I understand I can't pay you. Because I've told you that I can't pay you. I told you that I can't. I communicated that I don't have enough money right now. I have a lot of money, like, going to other places that, is furthering my career right now. And, like, I even said, hey, take the song. Take the lyrics. Take it. Just take it. I can lose a song or two. I've got freaking 50. I've got 50 of them. You can take one or two. Go ahead. Take it. Just give me a little bit of recognition. Like, just be like, hey, these lyrics are by Sarah Weiss. That's it. I don't need any royalties. I don't need as many royalties. I just need, recognition like, hey, this is the person who originally wrote this song. Great. Awesome. Hooray. But, like, and then they get angry and, like, be like, oh, well, you said you would pay me this and this and this and this. I'm like, dude, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I'm by myself. I'm autistic. I'm trying to figure out how to do my money, and trying to stay above water. And you're wanting me to spend more money on top of the money that I'm already doing to, get some, I don't know. That's why I'm like, here, take it. Take the song. You wanted the song, you liked the song, you made the song into your own. You did your own, like, version of it with my words. Just take it. They don't take it. They just get upset. So, like, I've had those experiences where, I'm thinking that they're using me. Or, like, trying to, like, scam me out of my money. Like, and I'm offering. I'm like, here, take the song. I don't need it. You want it? You can have it. And they're still like, oh, well, we want the money more. Okay. I don't have it. I'm getting off on a tangent. I'm sorry, guys. What I'm saying is that I understand that there's a lot with AI. There's a lot of bad stuff with AI. I get that AI has made YouTube and TikTok and stuff kind of ill-watchable, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, some people use AI. I use AI, but I'm using it as a tool because I'm by myself. I'm struggling enough as it is paying the bills that I already have. And to add on top of that, like an editor, a person who's willing to work, under the table 10, $50 a month. Like, it's very hard to find. It's very hard to find somebody who's like, hey, I wanted to put in my time with you, someone who's willing to work with me on a budget, because I didn't start out with money. And all of my money is going to the agency and going to my manager, Ashley, who has been amazing. And my money is going to, my money is going to lunch, and my money is going to this, and my money is going to that, and my money is going to food, and my money is going to transportation, because I gotta get places back and forth, and I take the bus. I have to get the bus money too. Bus, the metro, all that stuff I have to take to get to places. So, like, I'm having to do a lot. And, like, it's just, AI has entered into my life at a time where, like, I don't have anybody else to talk to. And I don't have anybody else to do the stuff that I need done. So I get AI to do it. And I understand why people don't want to do it. But my reasoning is that this stuff is helping me kind of get a little bit further. I just found out I have 270 listeners on Spotify. And this is just from the AI music that I made. Or the AI helped me make my words into music. And now I'm singing it. That's why I've got Woven Realms out. Woven Realms is one of the, it's one of the ones where I have the AI kind of in the background, but I'm singing with it. I don't have the best voice in the world, and I know that. I know I don't have the best voice. Hell, I'm not freaking Christina Aguilera or Jennifer Hudson. I'm just me, Sarah. So, this is just me telling you guys, like, hey, I completely understand why AI is looked at in such a bad form, but I'm telling you why I personally use it, why I need it, why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, why I'm posting, like, the AI songs that I'm doing, because I want that, like, hey, I really like that song, I think you should sing it, or, I don't really like that song, I don't think you should do that, I think you should do something else, get some feedback, so I know I'm, like, in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, you guys have an awesome, amazing rest of your night. If you like it, please hit that like button. Please comment. Hit that bell icon when you subscribe. I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye.